So welcome back people. I think everyone are doing good. Okay. So in this video we basically cover the script basic what best practices. I know you write you know how to write the bash script or programming language, but you need to practice some like extra skills that will take you up if you are going with bash script. Okay. So the first thing is the using indentation and consistency. So whenever you write a word programming language, you need to have some indentation that will specify a good programming or a good programming code. Like it follows the rules or a policy, something not policy, like it will look like when you leave indentation between the word lines in the when you are writing a program, that looks perfectly good, that is like a readable or understandable or something like that. Okay, the first thing you need to write whenever you are specifying bash script is that you using shebang, sorry, that is actually spelled that is actually spelled like shebang, or it is actually spelled as shebang. So this will actually say the command line I'm running a bash script. So which is specifying the command line that I'm running bash script. This is the file which contain bash function or bash programming. So I'm just specifying it. If you're specifying a Python, if you're running Python, you can specify bin Python. So now I'm running bash, so I'm specifying a bash. So this will say the compiler that I'm running bash script. Okay, so if you're writing a for loop, let's say you're writing a for loop for file in dollar, and then you're specifying ls, and then you're specifying a path. So this will be basically the for loop you're writing. After that, you are leaving space. You are leaving one tab space, and then you are doing if, and then you're specifying the f as a file, and then in double quotes you're specifying a file, and you are ending with then. If then, you are specifying double tab spaces, and then you are echoing what processing file, and then you specify the file name. After that, come one back, that will be if, and then come double back, that will be done. Okay, so whenever you write a program, you need to leave some indentation or a space. So whenever you write a for loop, after the next line of the for loop, you need to leave one tab space to write if loop. So after writing if inside the if, you need to leave two tab spaces. So this will be the line. Okay, this will be the starting line. You need to leave two tab spaces. If you press the tab button twice, it will leave two tab spaces. After completing the process of the if loop, operation of the if loop, then you can come back. The cursor will come right here. You need to go back one little bit. That will be one tab spaces you need to leave, and then you need to specify if I. So that will be the end of the if loop, and then you need to specify done. That will be the end of the for loop. So whenever you are writing a script or something like that, you need to follow the indentation. That will look pretty good, or that if someone sees this particular function, they will think that, oh, he's a good writer, a good program writer, so he left spaces. Oh, okay, he's good in this. Okay, and he will think that he is good in this. Okay. Next thing is that what meaningful variable names. So whenever you're specifying names, like let's say you're specifying some variable is equal to what my name. Okay, so specifying a variable name here, but the variable name is like Pritham, that will be the name. So if you specify this variable, like none of the programmers will understand what is this. So this variable value has some names, so you need to specify that here. To specify properly person name. If you specify a variable, then like no one will understand this what it is storing, what value it is storing. If you specify a person name, then they will think that, oh, this is a person name. So the best practice is that using a proper understandable variable names. That is the one best practice. Okay, the next thing is that handling errors. Okay, so how do you handle the errors? Let's say Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's do ls. Okay, if you do ls, there is only one file, that is first file .sh. Okay, now let's go into that file. Okay, now I need to erase it again, I guess. Okay, I'll erase it. Could not saved it. I'll just erase it, which was the last video. And just give me a seconds. Okay, now I deleted everything. Okay, now I'll do set -e and then I'll specify remove file.txt, then echo. So this line would not be existed if the above code fails. So let's say you have a file.txt. Okay, let's say you have a file.txt. You're deleting it. Now let's say there is no file.txt, so this will basically a print error. Okay, let's see. Let's close this. There is no file.txt. If I run the script, what will happen? It will say file.txt, no such file or directory. It will basically what used to handle the error. So if you specify -e, so which will what exit if any error comes in. So if there is no error, let me say touch and file.txt. You created it, then I'm running the script. So this file deleted. So if there is any error, then it will not leave. If there is any error, then it will not leave this script to run. So if there is no error, then it will leave the script to run, and then it will print this file deleted. So that is how we can handle the error. Okay, let's move to the next one. That will be, so now we are going to solve one more thing. So this will be using trap for a cleanup. Let's try that, how it will. Okay, let's go into the desktop. Okay, so now let's go into the file. Okay, now no. Okay, now we will write one function. Okay, so first of all we need to specify bin bash. Okay, after that I'll specify a file name, that is cleanup, and then inside the flower bracket I'll write my script, that will be echo, and then cleaning up. Okay, after that I need to call that function, so I use trap cleanup. Okay, after cleanup exit. Okay, after that do one more thing, that is give me a output that script is running. Okay, so this will basically clean up the, like, it is just what clean up. Okay, let's try like I'll show you how this particular program will work. Okay, yes. Okay, for file name to write. Okay, cleanup .sh. Okay, now you can see there is a cleanup.sh file. I'll remove that file. Okay, now there is a cleanup.sh. Now I need to give permission. It will be chmod plus x, then I need to specify a file. Okay, now it has a permission. Now I'll run it. So script is running, and cleaning up. So this will basically it's like a small program which will actually clean it. Okay. The next one will be using commands and documentation. Whenever writing a script, let's go into the file. Okay, what was it? Cleanup.sh, right? Okay, nano command.sh. Okay, so whenever you're writing a script, basically you need to what this will be the shebang, and you need to what specify the what type of file it is. So if this is script, so this script backups important files. So if this script which you are writing it is backupping, then you need to specify what this script is doing. Okay, so after that you need to specify who is that script written, so who is that person this script written. Okay, the date of that script been what executed, or the latest update, I guess. Okay, so you need to give the today's date or something like that, and then you need to write a script. Okay, source, so this will be the source where I'm taking what this particular things, and then this will be the path. After taking this, I'm taking the destination where I need to back up the file, and then I'm specifying the path. So this will be the basic syntax of that. After that, for backup, you need to specify in the double quotes what source, urc source dir, and then you need to specify what the directory, and then everything to the destination path. That will be destination, and then okay. So if you are if you are like programmer and you need to what backup something, so first you need to document this. So basically if anybody opens this file, they should know what this file is doing. Okay, so and who wrote this file, and who wrote the script, and the date of the file being modified or updated, something like that. Or you can add one more line which is called updated on, updated last. Okay, like that. So this will be the source and this will be the destination. So it will basically copy from here to here. Okay, this is basically the example of documenting the script. Okay, so the next one will be what function documenting. So when we are writing a function, we need to document that function. So let's say some function is doing something. Let's say okay, let's create one function that is called square, and then we specify everything inside that. That will be local num is equal to, and $1, that will be the input which you are taking, $1, and then you need to say echo echo dollar, and inside that you need to specify number, and then into number. So that will be number into number, so we can basically find the square root of it. Okay, so if you're doing like this, so this function is basically doing some operation. So this function is actually finding a square root of something, but you need to specify. So you need to specify what you need to do. So function to calculate the square of a number. So you need to specify that, you need to say that how this function is working, so that you need to specify usage square and then number. So you need to say that particular person that this function is what doing square of a number, and then it is taking square and the number, and number should be the number to square. This will basically convert the number to the square. So this is what the documentation, the best documentation, or the function documentation you need to use. Because when you're writing code, like if you write a code which is not understandable, then people will not really care about your code. So they'll just copy the code and they'll just implement it. But if you write like in what self-explanatory, or in the easiest way, or if you document it, so people will really understand and they will write their own code. So like I'm giving an example that you need to be documenting everything what you write. Because let's say that after 2 years you are what seeing this script again. So if you see after 2 years, you will really don't understand what is this. So that is why we say document everything what you actually write. Okay, so this video was basically about documentation and indentation. And thank you for watching. Bye.